Oh, 1, 2.
Hello out there in YouTube land, Rival here. Thanks for stopping by. I got another knife review on the turntable for you this week. This is the Robert Carter F16 Mid-Tech. I've actually had this for quite a while and wanted to get it up, just haven't gotten around to it with all the stuff got going on and knives coming in and knives going out and blades getting pimped and blades going out and all kinds of stuff. So we'll dive in now. So she's a 3.5-inch blade. I'll throw all the exact specs as far as handle and all that good stuff in the description. But she's a 3.5-inch blade, which is kind of my wheelhouse. That's really where I like to carry on a regular basis. As you can see, she's a very large Tanto tip and a wide blade overall. I mean, the wide is about the width of the handle, and it's a pretty decent size. Full titanium frame lock. It's anodized by Robert himself. So he came out with a run of these, I want to say like mid last year. And the first ones were just tumbled titanium, and then he slowly started coming out with some different variations. So this is blue anodized with a bronze clip. He likes to change up the clip colors. I've seen a lot of different color combos though. I mean, I've seen purple clips, I've seen blue clips on bronze frames, so all kinds of good stuff that he's putting out there. It's got some really cool milling patterns in the tie itself. And then it is a standoff knife, and they are tie standoffs. The standoffs aren't anodized. I considered doing it, but since Robert did this one, and my understanding is actually Robert did them all, I wanted to leave it the way he set it up. It slides really well into the pocket. It's got the tip-up carry clip. Not a deep carry clip, standard bent clip, so you do got a little bit hanging out. But still rides really well. It is a bearing flipper, so it's got great flipping action. When I first got it, this thing was so stiff. I mean, my finger was sore for the first week, but it broke in nicely. I haven't really carried it. This guy's more of a safe queen than anything else, unfortunately. You know, I pocketed it a few times, but I don't know. It's one of those that it was on my list, and I chased after it. I actually sold one of my my ZT-0801 CFs to get it, and then once I got it, it's like, oh, well, the thrill is gone, baby. Great overall knife, and I generally love Tanto tips. This one's just a bit wide for my particular taste. A nice thick blade stock, 154 cm steel, great steel. Great execution, fit and finish is fantastic. Lockup, super strong, very early. For those of you who dig those early lockups, very early. So I mean, I really got no complaints about this knife. The only thing for me that didn't really jive is I've got, I don't know, I wear size medium gloves, so I'm not, you know, dainty hands, but smaller hands. And that right there, that little bump just hot spots my middle finger like crazy. You could slide down a little bit, choke down, but I mean, naturally my grip just wants to go right there. So somebody with bigger fingers, it would push them down. Somebody with smaller fingers, it would push them up. So I'm just at this weird, awkward, sweet spot where that's kind of not the most comfortable for me. But again, I mean, overall this knife is amazing, especially for a mid-tech. His custom to the F16s can get pretty pricey. These things come in around the, depending on what options you want, the $450, $500 range. This one also has a carbidized lock face from Robert, so it cuts down on the lock stick. Yeah, beyond that, I mean, I don't know what additionally we can dive into. It's got a very Americanized Tanto tip, really hard point. I like Tantos. They make for good utility knives, you know, especially when I'm in the shop. If I'm doing like some scraping or some push cutting, it's nice to have that edge right there. I like the detail that I can still get with pull cuts on that secondary tip as well as the primary tip, and then the Wharncliffe, the flat long edge. I mean, I love the Tanto design. Just dig it. I like the way it looks, like the way it performs. For me, it's just a very optimal style. So that was one of the reasons this was high on my get list. And like I said, just the ergos aren't quite for me. But man, it is a truly amazing offering from another great maker. And these guys are just, you know, putting out these mid-tech offerings of their custom knives that normally people like me wouldn't be able to get a hold of, which is a really, really awesome thing that the industry is starting to get into. So I'm really stoked to see what this year is going to bring as far as mid-tech offerings and things moving forward, because the quality keeps going up on them, and the makers that are putting them out, it just makes those guys more accessible. So all in all, if you're looking for one of these, you can find one at a good price. I would definitely recommend diving in and trying it out. It's a fantastic knife, beautiful in design, excellent in execution, and just a great overall American-made offering from a great U.S. maker. But that is the F16 Mid-Tech from Robert Carter. I appreciate your viewership today. Stop by again soon. I still got more stuff on the turntable, more blades will be coming up for review, and probably within the next 10 days here I'm going to finish up a batch of custom micro cleavers. So we'll throw some more of my custom designs out there, see what you guys think, and go on. Like and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.